The end. I wanted to wait till the song finished because I just really like that song. But let's go. We continue our adventures today. We gotta help the selves. Which I'm trying to remember how many more like quests there actually are in the sylph part. Spirited away. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often go into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of Walking One named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one will talk to Buscaron, but Walking Ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Oh then. To Gridania. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, we're gonna have to go all the way to South Shroud, aren't we? Yeah. Why, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how far is your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribe? The Elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. To ensure the Sylphs that my sharper-side serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone unless he left unturned, I would ask you to call upon Guillermo and Branch Meadows and deliver a message to the Wood Whalers are needed. We can just teleport to Branch Meadows, actually. We're at the point where, you know, we should just start teleporting every time. Message from Commander? Say, the Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have their eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Yeah, we gotta go to the South Shroud. This way. Actually, you know what? I think we got that movement speed increase, so we can use any now. Let's do the cat. Giant kitty. Bum bum. To the South Shroud. Well met, adventurer. You have the finest grog and grub this side of now you'd appear bellied. Ah, hunger for news is there's been talk about self lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it's the outer, you see. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Oh, thank you for following. Oh my god, Bobber. The remaining one red and another one blue, most folks would struggle to tell the two apart. Be the time AF, you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across the Sylph Elder Universe. You did it? What did you do? No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Viscarian? Turn. Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight and need you to pull him off him. Don't need to go cracking any skulls though, just take this cup of cold water and douse the drink. Tends to do the tricks. Hi Koshir! Hi! Maxed out the number of accounts I can have on one email? Damn. Ugh, Nophica's teats, that's cold. What do you mean no fighting? This Duskrite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. This bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Nicely done, Seika. I'll not have my patrons faking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. Oh, how dare you make me hydrate, you monster. And jumping jacks too? Evil. Evil! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, you didn't see it. The bloke who caught the brand outburst is Duskrite. There are people who shun cities and live in the wild, doing no better than the brigands of the island. To be fair, the Duskrites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. It doesn't seem right to bar the whole race of people from the Druthers for their misdeeds of review. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Level 29! No, there is no high force, and there is no consuming me. Hear all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have appeared my own death. The Kirkin friend of mine, you see, named Teterum. Good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. Do you have anything to say about what you said to Marano? What do you mean? I did him enjoy this first spell. After that, got to talking about striking out on his own. He did. Not long after, got law with a merchant bound from the death. It just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something like Scarlet Earring. Knew he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten when he left. So I'd like to see it gets to. Last night, it was funny. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. Or a good a fellow by the name of Baines. You can find him in Hawker's Alley in the He knows everything of the comings and going merchant. Oh, yippee! I forgot it makes you go all the way to fucking Limbo for this shit. Well, let's go get the Aether right here. Yes, give mine a head pats. No. Alright. Actually, you don't need to get on that. I want neither! I don't get high! I will bite you, Krotsky! How dare. You know what? Screw it. We use the Aetherite. I'm lazy. Ba-da-dum. Friend, you were at Dawker's Alley, friend. A Kirkin who worked at the Druthers. I speak of Tetherun. Right to the Kyo rune block over just over there by some blood urn. Two of them put in together and we're making good coin. But oh, Tetherun up and left limbs a lot long. I say it's to where or why. Guy was an accidental casualty, you mean leaking stuff? Oh? You're better off asking Kyo rune himself. He can be tight of a lip though, I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you, little bastard loves the bloody thing. Good to hear about old Rusk though. Sounds though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send adventure along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I'm drinking with that fool. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not with come with custom? Kyo run busy with business. Too busy for blather. How dare you eat me into the sewer? You can't even do that. I'm too big. Chicken egg. Kyo run love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetherun? Tetherun here. Oh, here no more. Tetherun leave limbs up. Tetherun go look for sparklets. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forgot where trading post is. Weinberg no Tetherun. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kyo forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyo. Well then. I'm 5'10". I'll bite you. I'm perfectly average height. Tetherun, I've seen him. The day I saw him. He's headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to airport. Might as well be there and see what you can pass out. Skip here, I can take it. When you arrive, I'd start by asking old folk. He's an old hand and knows a great deal about me. Perfectly average is code. What do you mean? 5'10" is average. If not above average. Tetherun, I saw him that other day. I'd seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley and Oakwood, was looking for a place run by his fellow Kirkin. Kirkin meant the one right by the shore of Prawns Lake. Remember in training post. Follow the road, you sure to find it. Yeah, you're way above average, Krowski. Shush. Saying that I'm only an inch taller, how dare. Upper Lanesca. No, you couldn't. Hey, it's rare. No. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring something for Tetherun. Tetherun forgot this, forgot the truthers. Tetherun Sora would never forget hearing, but never forget. Tetherun thank. Tetherun thank. Good Baskarn doing good. Good Baskarn good to Tetherun. Tetherun miss good Baskarn. Good Baskarn help Tetherun. Tetherun dead without good Baskarn. Let's give thankies. Many thankies. Tetherun make Kirkin firewater for Baskarn. Baskarn loves firewater. Thank your PNG, you're very small. Nuh-uh. My PNG is big. I take up a lot of data. You help Tetherun make firewater. Need things to make. Need many things. Need curl pup whiskers. Need 3 good curl pup whiskers. They didn't count that Link is old and shriveled. I am not old and shriveled. What do you mean? I'm only 25. I'm not a femboy. I will bite you, Azar. Bum, bum, bum. Nuh-uh. I win. Also, you got auto-modded. Haha. What the hell? That was weird. My mouse like turned off for a moment. That was weird. Because I simply don't need to. I don't because that would be that would be admitting to everyone that they're getting to me. But I know the truth. I am not one. Nuh-uh. I'm not a fanboy. Yeah, I do hate you. Hate you with a passion. Come on. Respawn. I want to beat them up. Oh, that's for this. Oh, I don't care. I thought that would give me experience. I don't care anymore. Bum 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 ba ba da ba 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 da ba. Taller in a higher weight class? Nuh-uh. Tetherun makes fire water for Buskarun. You bring thingies Tetherun need? You brought all thingies. Tetherun make fire water now. Make good fire water for good Buskarun. Tetherun start making fire water now. Good fire water take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Tetherun make fire water. Good fire water. You take the Buskarun. Good fire water for good Buskarun. Tell Buskarun no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetherun hope Buskarun happy. Tetherun make give Buskarun thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buskarun. Tetherun make big shop one day. Biggest shop in Aorzi. Make many sparklies. All thanks to Buskarun. Oh, that was an entirely pointless side quest. That was part of the main quest for some reason. Get good sleep. Thank you for the alert. Get good sleep. Jump, 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 big jump, jump, big jump, jump, big jump. I returned. Thank you for seeing Tetherun's belongings. What's this for me? Kirkin Firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old. Bloody hell. Who's cutting onions back there? Doesn't shove it for a year, does he? Yeah, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. Stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. Let's say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Am I to play? Yeah, no, I can't do that. Here's someone putting it on. Those words where you were, it's those were seen in the woods, but not in but near no land of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place you've never known of. There must have given them cause of vengeance far more than like the missing sylph elders among. Here, I marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Go see if anything is missing. I forget, are we about to get 1,000 miles of total rock right now? If so, that would be great. If not, shame. Bum 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 ba ba da ba. Garlands. Well, that's concerning. No, you were supposed to go to sleep. Why are you making me hydrate? How dare you? You're a monster! My mouth's turned off again. Why is my mouth turning off? Just gone. Bum 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 bum. There was naught to be found in the woods. What did you come to? Garlands. This part of the 12's wood. First sifts, now garlands, then all in the same place. Yes, give Anna a headbat. Can't be me a coincidence. Might the garlands be following the sifts, tracking them or giving chase perhaps? But no, not this far into the forest. The well spires are everywhere. Imperials could have never stolen past them all. How the bloody hell could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where they knew where the spires stand and when the whalers watch. Yeah, a Gridanian tree. Glad you come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor miss. Someone who was aiding the Guardians. I think I may have identified our suspect. Oh, how dare you make me do a posture check? How's it good, Eeps Bobber? Damn you, Hoshi! How dare you make me do jumping jacks? You monster! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, thank you for the 40 stream streak! Regular mine who used to dine on thin soup and his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late he's taken ordering my best wines in the finest square meats I can lay my hands on. For a merchant, I probably think nothing of it. This woods are wood. You And when will I earn that kind of coin? By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the garlands. Of course, you're not putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, for whalers working for the Empire, none of us is safe. What I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the thought shop. Find him Seika, and if he's up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Yeah, you're slowly getting there, Hoshi. Where is he? There he is. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It's no wonder the Empire's in such heights. If only the whalers paid their men more. What did you? How long have you? Help! Please come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. How did you? You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. You just appeared. I thought you were working for the Guardian. Yes, I am very strong. Solo instance. Yes, this is a very early game, Hoshi. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. 'Tis I. Meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. Whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end it is those with money who do as they will. Who live as they will. When do I play FM14? As soon as possible. You see, Hoshi, I can just bring this out. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward, Stormsword, and Shadowbringer expansions up to level 80 for free with no restrictions on playtime? No, bad gal. Bad. So it's not an opportunity to change my fortunes, and I took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everything. Why my actions put your life in danger, too. What do you mean, Hoshi? You do not realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had me cornered? It is not I who was cornered. Guardians, I brought the aura, bitch. I am not a femboy. I will bite you, gal. Bring me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded to believe they can challenge the power of Garmob? We need a veritable mountain of guild to fund such endeavors, such as the cost of fighting great power, or making it, or of remaking it, as you will with time. No, not allowed to bite me back, gal. That's the way of it. Swap your hard bunk in the barracks for a featherbed and Garmob, GG. You there, alright. You stand here at old Buster's, don't you? And you don't stand alone. Let's go! I think that's what I was saying. No, they do what I'm saying. You against the wall? What the hell? What? No, Hoshi. Don't put me in a room with her. I'll be in danger. This is a fight for Scaring wants one, and the Curve also fight it. Ah, why? You scum have no allegiances! You be in danger with other money. I thought it's more fun. What the? I am not a femboy! What's wrong with you, gal? Ah, how'd it come to this? Oh, that was easy. Possible, how did you best the Empire's finest? Bandits and poachers at your side. They're your sword enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? How about I know the answer only too well. Buscarin, this is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. God, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry, oh, no more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of Twin Adder and confess my crimes. I mean, there's no laws against it, at least where I live. What? Ah! There's something I would like you to tell Buscarin. Tell him Laurentius the fool says thank you. I feel as though his veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Wow, we beat the shit out of him and became a better person. I already do, Hoshi. Well, okay, well, I know you're talking about Gal, but I always have to talk about the law in fucking Bakersfield, where it's illegal to have sex with Satan without protection. Bum, bum. You're not allowed to have sex with Satan unless you got a condom on. I learned he's confessed to his crimes. I had just heard word from the Twin Adder. He seemed he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. That's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians from growing up. The job is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make it, so it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation. A man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of hope. I reckon that he thought if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making it. It's just on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. What the hell, gal? Eh? He asked you to thank me, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. But he's done ain't easy to forgive. I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. Oh dear God. Let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Seika. The Sylph Elder has been found. Ida Papalimo. It's taken us quite a while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of a missing green friend. His name is Frixio. He's the oldest among the sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's the bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if we don't know where they are. That's why it's so important we find them. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Malls of Total Rock around here in the South Shore. It was by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, not long ago either. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find them. Bulky ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio, poor Frixio. Whoa, hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Other one went into Total Rock but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells did he think in entering the bloody death trap? Elder One has no choice. Imperial ones are chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder Ones. Help Elder One now! The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the sylphs. We're to lose him. All our efforts thus far will have been for naught. What do you mean this is a Link moment, huh? I'll attend to your room, Zeta. Make haste with that as Nessun request assistance. Understood. Seika, go to the 1,000 miles of Total Rocks and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. Ba 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 ba. Giant cat, giant cat, giant cat. That's what I want to describe Link, and he said submissive and breedable. What? I'm gonna beat Myrano up. I'm gonna beat him up. How dare the peggable one say that? I'm not the one who's been told by 3 older women that I'm peggable. By order of the Elder Seats here, the dungeon known as 1,000 Miles of Total Rock has been placed under the control. What? The Sylph Elder's inside, and you're sure of this? I'm the 7,000 you managed to sneak by. God, strike me down for a pure blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Total Rock is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray, assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. The 1,000 Miles of Total Rock. Let's go! Light party. The 1,000 Miles of Total Rock. Link more like what? That's also just pronounced Link. Oh, no. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Bam, 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 bam. Final Fantasy 14 is so good. Why is there no Final Fantasy 14 2? It is. It's called the next expansion, gal. That's just the same game or more, yeah. Beat him, beat him up, beat him up. Where is the sequel? It's called Final Fantasy 16. up, beat him up. Your Final Fantasy 16? I'm a really good game? Let's go! Does that mean I'm as hot as Clive? Please tell me yes. Can I be voiced by Ben Starr? I am not a woman! How dare you spread these lies? I'm gonna drop you in a vat of acid and delete all of your FGO accounts. You're saying finally you're free, but you have the option to just leave FGO at any time. That's a lame way out. Only lets you do that. So what? Do you need me to take your phone and just delete it off of your phone myself? Is that what you need, Gal? Level 30, let's go, PugChamp! Torturer's monocle. Water saying no. First Spear Rydell. Total Rock Expedition Notes 2. Engage with sizable fiend. Succeed in the exterminating, but casualties mounting. Must consider turning back if the situation worsens. Doesn't even work because the kind of deletion progress requires your info in a whole ass month? Recovering it takes one email? So what, we need like fucking tie you down in a room for like an entire month? They really don't want you to stop playing, huh? Hi, Pom Pom. Ah, why are you spraying me? What the heck? What's wrong with you? Also, hi, Pom Pom. After I kill this Pat, I need to shout you out. No, don't say. Mom still needs the credit on Twitch for making the emote. Mom still hasn't accepted my commission. Slash shout out at Proncino. No, don't. Too bad. There we go. No, do not spray me. That's rude. Stop spraying me. Ah, what the hell? Stop it. No. No, not your true Poshare. You're supposed to be lurking. Go back to your lurking. 50k more? Oh god, you're halfway. That's scary. I hope Moth accepts the commission soon. I want the emote so badly. 9.6k? Damn. I'm at 1,300,000 points? God damn. They never fix that for you, huh? That's crazy. Eternal Shade. Huh. Think of all the mainstream 2-forces there. No! Don't give her the idea, Bron. Also, the answer is 13. Not infinite maid, no. Bad. It's actually infinite because they don't go down? What the hell? That's fucked up. Wait, Gal, that means we could just infinitely spin Prontino on her stream. Just do that spin non-stop. That would be funny. Gal giving a dev count or something? I don't know, something crazy like that shit. Gal hacked into Twitch is what she did. Wait, Gal, that means you could like destroy the economy by just making predictions and putting like 1,000,000 points in it and then just giving people the point. You could absolutely destroy the point economy in this stream. Yeah, but that's cheating. Wow. Yao actually has honor, surprising. You're evil, you go to random streamer with the end stream who didn't do them. That would be really evil. Imagine a first time chatter doing that shit. I feel like that's a fast way to get a Twitch ban, though. I say penis, then redeem. See, I'm gonna open up a Patreon for the streams, but there's only one tier where it's like paying $8,000 a month to buy my silence forever. Buy my silence forever. First time chatter having 100k points. That's just Orca. Yeah, that's Koshir over here. Don't spin that baguette like you're innocent. With 12k points in Curry streams, I've never sent the chat. Damn. The VTubers I watch, I have 1 million points, and I've never sent a chat. Crazy. How long have you watched them? Yes. Okay. That's like, what, gotta be like a year or two of just pure watching to get that many points. Like, shit, I have a lot of points in fucking Buddha stream, and I don't even have that many. The 1,000 mods of Totara. It's the evil guy.
Darkness.
The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding. An intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The Dark Minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether.
Oh, this just gets so much funnier with the context of later on. This was all retconned.
Yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Anyways, what? Oh, thank you for the like, Prawn.
Feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Damn, Coach, you're getting outworked. Oh, will you ever recover? Yeah, ping for Moth and the postponing the stream. Damn. I think Moth just needs to rest. No. Like, it's a full-time streamer, there's no rest, that's a job. You can't rest out of your job. Damn. So what, you saying I'm not a full-time streamer, huh? I got the achievement. More like a full-time LARPer? Damn. Gal hates me. Speaking about 14, why do so many people commission porn of their character? Because, I don't know. People are weird. People treat this game like it's a freaking Second Life. I should monopolize it and become rich? What? How would you even monopolize it? Time to draw? Finally, fresh air. Maybe not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Hmm? Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these little ones of low solace. Echo! Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Locked Call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn doll, where's that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us to avoid unnecessary confrontation. Though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs you captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Are you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Yeah, people are weird on FF14, Oshi. Oh, mayhaps it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate. No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though I mean bringing down the very heavens, we shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we. Who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we? That alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balesaw's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle besides it. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that the other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue in Noraxia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu, then this one will provide answers. First, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Low Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. This one may speak properly. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. We love the elves. Oh, you're back. Tell me the silver as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't really know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm glad Pixio didn't come in your home. There I go, tempting fate. Run over to Low Solace and secure us peace with the souls before all else falls. So assured I'll send word to our friends of Charlene and Twin Adder boat. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass. And earn yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in doing so. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kirk in fire. Why? I'm not gonna read that out loud, Boathound. Hey friend, there's something I'd like to ask you. See delivered to Low Solace. This is Zamia Rosor. They get to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder and a token of Gridanian desire to unite. But it's not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weaken them. Till the strength return, we must lend them ours to keep the woods safe. For ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the souls as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. The Tells wood with us, the gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond the darkness. Stupid Twitch warning streamers about the funny things they add. Yeah, I read the things. I read the important things. You fool. Watch where you're going, you fool. See, what's going to be really interesting is when people figure out the phrases that will still activate the bot and get their streamers to say that. A gift from Walking One to Scarn. A gift for these ones? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One to Scarn and Adventuring One are very kind. Knowing this one is great. Is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Hi, Eurydice! Hi! This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Seika. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Noroxia. This one is grateful. Thank you for the head pats. Yes, give on the head pats. Pleasure to have been of service. You do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when the Imperial Ones entered the woods. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totoraka. Would that this one had not. In Totoraka, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a mini-link. Yeah, there was a stream yesterday. That's unfortunate. A sinister one robed in black. Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the word of the Elder Seedsu. This one sees, so Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Rama. Plainly put, yes. Your people summon the Lord of Levin but once, yet the single occurrence occasioned great alarm. It's not as if Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends. They don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it, Eurydice. There's no need to worry about that. This one well knows and respects Horned One's Kane Senna. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resort to summoning Lord Rama to protect the woods from Imperial Ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rama was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how. They still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, want to turn these ones into touched ones, and didn't know how. So this one fled the little solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Rama. Got knocked out of sleep by sheer exhaustion at 10 p.m. Oh, rip. I mean, that's entirely fine, though. You don't have to worry. You don't have to show up to every stream. I appreciate you showing up at all. But Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Rama. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Rama is not callous or cruel. So long as Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. Thank you for the head pats. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one speaks instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with Walking Ones of Gridania. So these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who were once tempted come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal impression. In the case of the Sylphs, Rama's influence made them fiercely protective of their home. This explains why they're so hostile to trespassers, but what about the abductions? Fine question, Nita. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of tempered Sylphs' desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Rama. You just matter imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Fixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kane-sen. With that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. The father is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Is that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reason. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of it. Well, see to that, we should appreciate if you deliver Fixio's message to Elder. No! Damn you, Fino! How dare. How dare. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you, Fino. How dare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna bite you back. Good luck. I'm the best biter around. None can bite as well as I. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It's been an honor. Honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Do you even drink milk? No, I'm lactose intolerant. Please wait, walking one, Seika. This one is yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. And these ones summoned Lord Ramu. These ones were gifted this crystal. This one would not bestow this crystal upon walking one, the symbol of this one's trust. Weak teeth? Check. Nah. I got strong teeth. I can bite hard. I'll just steal Gao's teeth. That's what I'll do. Hey Gao, you want trade teeth? Clip? Haha, there's no clip command, you fool. Yeah, no easy clips for you. This one is not mistaken about walking one. No! I'll bite you. How dare. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. The crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before walking one returned to Gridania, this one would ask walking one to watch touch ones. So long as touch ones are not trouble, touch ones will not make trouble. If walking one ran into the touch one, making no trouble, mayhap talking to one can testify to walking ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marked down safe spaces to look out for touch ones. Meow 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 meow. There are themselves in distance, do not sense that they pose any danger if left alone. Alright. No, before we go to Gridania, I think it's time to go be ninja. Let's get our first job. Internet Fisherman's Game. Yeah, we can also put on all that new gear we got. Alright, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. Wow. Enter the Rogues Guild. Grinners in the Meth. Been practicing your dance steps, Seika, because they're about ready to run things around Captain Milala and her swords. Yellow Jackets have been pressing their investigations into the treasures, what was cloyed from the Maelstrom pub. But as you know, we've got our own network of crows who don't miss not and going on around. As for the sharp end of the job, it'll be you, me, and the foot and the stray. Let's get down to business, eh? Your is late to the feast, so I'll just make sure we're on the same page for now. When you get down to it, we have 2 goals for the shop. Fight back them 3 treasures and mill the crows that cloy them in the first place. You can be sure that the Yellow Jacket sure will be doing her damnedest to beat us to the marks. And seeing as the fate of the guild is at stake, we'd best not drag our do-beaters on. I say you grab them baubles before she's even lifted anchor and give her a proper reason to rage against us rogues. You seem awful keen on this contest, old son Jack. Aye, well here's the thing. I sent me grievances with alacrity regarding the Shrew's challenge, but them paper shufflers don't care a whit as long as one of us gets the job done. So I figured I'd sail with the wind rather than against it. Besides, we wouldn't want to shirk our duties and force poor Captain Milala to blunder about in the scary darkness now, would we? Ah, very gentlemanly are ye. Well, with them the cards we've been dealt, ain't they? Now stow your crypts and let's hear you learned about the bloody treasures already. Aye, the treasures. According to the manifest of the Maelstrom vessel, we're looking to bite back the Cerulean Star, the Silver Sorrows, and something called the Black Sarcophagus. Aside from the fancy names, I was able to whittle a few more details. Cerulean Star, for starters, is the big old blue diamond what shines like, well, like a star, I suppose. Then we got the Silver Sorrows, a pair of earrings what was once graced the wattles of Sultana Vuda. Then there's a tail there, but one that don't concern us with present. Lastly, this Black Sarcophagus thing. I'm afraid that one remained a mystery no matter how much I poked and prodded. In any case, all 3 of these trinkets were recorded as spoils from the principal privateering. Now, as you know, a pirate will usually sell its plunder through a reliable fence sometimes, though. Holding an auction is the only way to offload goods what too extravagant or just too bleeding rare for the average co to deal with. Our 3 wondrous treasures fell into the auction-only category, and the bidding began in Aelport that Alacrity weighed in with its ample purse, made some unmatchable offers, and organized a club for the merchandise to be shipped back to Limsa. And that's when our marks swooped in, picked up their transport clean. I had a few words with them Maelstrom sailors as to ride the attack, and they pointed the finger at the grinning curves. Problem is, not one cold seen hide nor air of the curves, not to mention the bloody ship since the raid. Sorry I'm late, Jack, but you want to hear this. Some of the cargo that was cloyed from that transport was just found during a routine inspection of the Lithagran checkpoint. Lithagran? Are the Kurds made landfall then? Or what are the treasures? Any mention of them? Not that I heard, but the jackets ain't done shaking out all the boxes yet. And we'd better get your eyes out there quick like Sika. Underfoot, you're fresh for a run, ain't ye? Come on, lass, I'll race you to the checkpoint. Let's go. Where do we have to go for that? Ah, it'll be faster to go and just get on the mount. Middle of the sky. I can't wait to unlock flying! Give me a moment. I have to go check something. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. When I race, you owe me a pint sick. Chase that though. It looks like Vikebi was right about the cargo. Thank you for the 7 stream streak. No! Monster Pheno. Monster! You should go to sleep. You should go to bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How dare. I was able to catch them and swat at the gate. Seems the peddler's bone for carrying goods was known to be aboard the transport. They got the purse out away in chains, but the cargo is still here. So a pair of jackets carrying boxes up the wooden ramp. And you know what's in them crates? I get the feeling they want to open their guns for the asking though. Not while this fool's challenge is going on. Do you think you could skulk over there and see if they found them treasures yet? Alright. We move while stealthed. How do I get up there? How the hell do I get up? Oh, there's the staircase right there. I'm blind as shit. And inspecting the seat's cargo, approach them on cloak. Yeah. Little junk, no diamonds, no earrings, and no bloody black sarcophagus. Looks like we need to we'll have to lean hard on that skinny peddler for finding treasures. Sergeant says the merchant's still pleading ignorance. Claims he was hired to carry the goods to the checkpoint hotel. What a pile of pugil shite. I'm guessing the pirates have split the cargo and are trying their luck at every checkpoint. Kevin Malala has already given orders to double the guard and inspect every car and wagon that goes through. Bah. So they found not of value, eh? Bene, then thought we'd lost the contest before we even properly started. Be that as it may, something don't add up here. Why would you order a call to carry the goods through this checkpoint? No smuggler is that daft, surely. And even if it was by some miracle of the gods, you screamed through Luthragan without raising a fuss, why would you risk taking merchandise back to the city where you carried it from? No, there's a bigger picture here. We need to take a step back to see it. Assuming the critters had this peddler do their dirty work, there'll be someone in the shadows and broken the deal. And I just happen to know a go of what makes it his business to oversee these kind of shady arrangements. Thing is, this black marketeer bloke changes his haunts depending on how the breeze blows. Quite literally, in fact. I seem to recall the navigator's veil being shifted by a westerly this morning, so that put him... Ah, till his rest. Nice and close. Why don't we go ask him a few questions before we head back to the guild? Alright. This is what, the level 20 quest, I think? Yeah. So we should have 2 more quests after this for rogues. And then we'll have our first ninja quest. I pride myself on my memory of fair faces, but yours is unknown to me. Are you an earnest customer or an inquisitive annoyance? I must be sure of your intentions. Hmm. The dance is old, but the name is new. Put away your daggers, rogue. I peddle my wares to your kind since the upright thieves stalk the night. Speak! What would you have of this humble merchant? Still tormenting the cults, eh, Grandad? We've come for information on a smuggling job. There's this peddler who was caught at the Lithagran checkpoint moving merchandise for the Grin Curs. Played innocence when he had the screws put him. You wouldn't know aught about that deal, would you? Every last sort of detail, not a single grain of stolen sand passes through the shadows without my knowledge. But such prickly wisdom lodges tightly in one's throat, or do you brought to ease the pain of its passage? Spare me the theatrics, Grandad. Here's the usual purse. The sum is paid, the deal is made. May my answer sate your fickle hunger. Your hapless peddler was indeed innocent. He was but a beast of burden employed by associates at the Grinning Cur, likely knew naught of his freight's tainted nature. A pawn, if you will, a convenient decoy. There are those amongst my acquaintances who specialize in providing such services. Aye, that's what I thought. The Curs wanted that coal to get caught. And now the jackets have had a taste, they'll waste their time yapping every shite pie what comes through the checkpoint. Meanwhile, the real treasures are hidden away in the Darkmans, along with the Grin Curs. Not the Darkmans, Master Rogue, the Mist. Aside from the traveling merchant, the Curs' associates have spent coin on another piece for this little game. A navigator, one who's practiced in piloting a vessel through the Doxies pole. The Doxies? God only knows how many ships sailed in that frog soup and never came out again. And that's where you're saying the Curs are gone to ground? Now there's a chick that took some bollocks. Once their hunted tub was sitting dimber in the disto, it would have been easy to have these associates of theirs ferry the junk goods to Lanesca. Then the Kenny Coast just need to wait for the peddler to get boned and draw the gaze of the yellow jackets in. Need to strike now. As soon as they learn the coast is clear, they'll flee for open waters. Fair appraisal of events. Now that you know the location of your marks, however, it would not be so difficult to track them down. Doxy's pool was an impenetrable shroud. Ever since the calamity, the mists are far less constant. Now research to the heaviest banks, and you'll soon uncover those who wish to remain innocent. Now a warning, the mist conceals other dangers, besides the dogs you seek. Killer step may land you upon the chopping block. The chopping block? You can't mean... Seems I found myself another lead to look into. You hurry on to the Jack and tell him what we learned so far. Back to the Rogues Guild. Bum 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 bum. Ethernet. Fisherman's Guild. Speaking of, it is the fog. What a fitting weather for the quest room. Hi, Mooney. Hi. How you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, I wanted to replay through FF14, so I made a cute little Aura girl, and we're just replaying through the whole story. About time, lads. You were gone so long I almost sent the stray after you. What happened underfoot? So our marks have bitten their baubles and are snugged inside the Doxy's pole, eh? I'll not discount the old man's warnings, but we may not have a BNR chance to crash the Curs and gabble on treasures. We board that ship right now, you, me, and Vacated. I suppose we'll be needing ourselves a tub for the voyage. I'll have the wids with Sarson and see what the dry docks can spare us by way of a ship and a reliable crew. Get our kit together and meet us there. Yeah. We're being rogues. Yeah, I love this character. Morby dry docks. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, bum, bum. Solo instance time! Alright, Seika, I pulled in some favors and there's a crew that will get us close enough to scamper aboard the Curse vessel. If we cramped up on that deck, if we try to mail the whole lot at once, we'll soon find ourselves up against the rails. So we go in quick and quiet and try to knock them off a few at a time. Well, Arthur, you gotta test your sea legs. How have you been doing, Mooney? It's been a while. Right, no one's seen us so far. Let's get to work. I'll think my stabbers and the captain. Those two at the back there are yours. Follow me, Thika. Oh, alright. It's just a full-on war out here. Don't know how you found us, but they'll never find what's left of you. Oh no, we took out your whole crew. You're not really looking good, sir. Open the cage. Let the growler off his chain. Get them gone. Fuck. Yo, why can they use the cure spell and we can't? It's messed up. Jack, I found one of them treasures. Unless there's another fist-sized blue diamond on board, it's got to be the cerulean star. As for them other two baubles, I've tossed the cabin, then been through the old invite. There's not else here. Well, we'll just have to ask all streets like one tweet. Spit it out, Kerr. Where are you keeping the rest of your treasures? You think I'd spill me guts to like you rogue? Maybe you wouldn't at that, but what about this partner you're working with? We don't need no partner. So you're telling me this is all your own idea? You woke up one day and decided you'd attack a maelstrom of transport right off the coast of Airport and disappear into the love and embrace of the Doxy Spoon. Not exactly your style, is it? The Glencorrs are too bleeding famous for being the crew that turned their snouts up at privateer in favor of keeping the old way. You've only escaped the Yellow Jacket's grip this long by clawing on your bellies and snatching scraps what fell from the table. You ain't the type to sink your teeth into a Navy-owned vessel, no matter the prize. Doing some Marvel Rivals ranked? Ooh, I hope you're having fun. Hey, well, maybe there ain't no profit in being cautious no more. I'm not good at ranked games, so I just don't play them. Hey, well, maybe there ain't no more profit in being cautious no more. Age of Pirates is swift coming to an end. Merle won't be stopped, not by a piddling little crew like mine. That's why we've thrown our lot in with the executioners. That blue rock is just our share of the loot. The scraps from the table, like you said. If you want them other trinkets, then you'll have to take it up with our new mate. One job at a time, lass. First, we need to get these stinking coves and their tub back to the docks. Bum, 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 bum. Putting aside the issue who gave the orders, there's no doubt that these was the cause that raided the Maelstrom ship. Now for the punishment. Punishment? Punishment. Now for the punishment what fits the crime. I was informed that a certain well-known pirate ship is spotted weighing anchor at the Morby dry docks. I assume that this is your work? I missed all the excitement, Captain, but never you mind. The Cerulean Star is back involved in our sneaky little fumbles. And these must be the grinning curs. Degenerate fiends! How dare you ply your filthy trade in the Luminzen waters? How many innocent sailors were massacred that you might sate your vile avarice? Every one of your kind ought to be lined up and shot. A musket ball is the only answer for this rampant display of lawlessness. Wait. Do you mean to just execute them here on the bloody docks? Please take the buggers into custody first. Hand them over to you for lawful punishment. It'll satisfy the demands of the code just as well. You already got the answers to our questions, so feel free to take them away. You're not presumed to give me orders, rogue. You only managed to capture these villains and they're all gone treasure by employing unsavory and unconscionable means. But you've not more than pirates yourself. These bastards ain't worth a true pirate's spit. The upright thieves was formed to protect us from ourselves. Now they're just hunting dogs of the Admiral. Or we'll be installation near another buccaneer disappears. You rogues are traitors to your own kind. If it hadn't been for you... Aye, go on then. Blame me and me coves for your own failures. You knew what you was about when you defied the code. You knew what we'd be after you. We're done here. There's still 2 treasures left, Rogue, and I mean to claim them both. I'd reconsider this contest of yours, Captain. Turns out this fish we're trying to hook is the shark, and it might just swallow you whole. Ah. What shark is he speaking of? How could any pirate challenge the might of the Yellow Jackets? No, he seeks but to unnerve me. I'll wring the truth from these grinning curs and we'll see who triumphs over whom. Yeah, she's not the brightest. Back to Fisherman's Guild. So we should have 2 more quests, I think. And then we get Ninja. So technically 3 more, because there's another quest to unlock Ninja. Looking at inside. Been at work on that ship, Seika. First blood is ours. How'd you take the fight in the sea? There are few that can drop an opponent as quick as the rogue, but mind that you don't exhaust yourself just flaming your blades at the tougher foes. That goes double for when you meet as you flank. You know that you're starting to fly, there's no wrong with pulling back from time to time and staggering your attacks with each other to keep the pressure on. I said it before last, but I'll need you sharp enough to carve steel for what's to come. I'm afraid this will be a bit more of a challenge than what even what that little shrew was bargaining for. Let's assume the Curs wasn't lying about the executioners. The executioners are who I bloody think they are. Betwixt you and me, though, I'm hoping the name is just some laughable coincidence. Oh, the shirt's actually better. Oh, that's Seika. We've got a rough job ahead of us, that's a fact. Managed to think enough what with them all Mort snapping at our heels, but he still managed to gabble the first drink without so much fuss. Bringing back the other 2 treasures, though, that'll be a different story. Once the stray gets here, I'll explain what, and more to the point, who we're up against. Alright, so we have 2 bubbles left on the list, the Silver Sorrows and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see where we're at. Alright, where did Shimmer got to? Underfoot? He's still looking to whittle the tail behind that bleeding sarcophagus. We'll not be cloning that stickler until we've at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. Just to decide, I've been doing some digging of my own into these executioner allies, the Grinning Curs. I'm afraid the name aren't no coincidence. Seika, you've heard of the bloody executioners, I hope? Seems them Curs were freedom from the Fambo, one of the nation's greatest pirate powers. This ain't no ordinary crew of cutthroats, lass. With limbs and limbs of the bloody executions, you have the power and influence second only to the Admiral herself. They was known to fond of Merweb or her prohibition on piracy, and it was only the overwhelming threat posed by the Garlean Empire what eventually convinced them to play nice with Blackers. But pirates ain't the ones to play nice for long. Now that Hillfarer ain't around to helm the ship, Solidarity or the bloody executioners began to show cracks. All the strongest captains and lieutenants have begun to form their own factions and are scrabbling to claim the top chair for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cove can agree with another as to which way the executioners ought to sail. Among these factions, there's a group that is pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. Turn out these reformists, as they call themselves, were the ones that took the good incurs under their wing. Which means they got possession of the last two treasures yet to cloy. Rumors around town say that even for executioners, these skulls are bloody and ruthless as not to be crossed. You should sit this one out, Jack. It's on Milala's contest. It ain't worth this kind of grief. You've been inviting the wrath of the crew so large and dangerous that even the Admiral ain't keen on coming to blows with them. They come after us. Large or small, it don't matter. They broke the code when they hit that maelstrom top. Aye, the good incurs are paying in for the crime, but we'd be poor sodden excuse of rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. I mean to see this drop to the end, and that means batting back them treasures and handing out proper justice to them into their way. But Jack! Listen, with all the infighting going on at present, a stab in a short blade on one faction's soul ain't like to bring the whole executioner crew down on our heads. Besides, the notorious buggers are so far split from the main mob, they've been avoiding the city altogether. At about time we got to work, Seika. You had to track down our black market contact. I sent him to look in the Kerr's new allies a while back, so he should have some answers for us by now. The veil's lifted by a southerly this morning. They'll put the old man at his haunted Lord Lanesca. Here, take this stack of blunt to pay a visit to the House of Sticks. That's Kobold territory, if you didn't know. Old man bribes him with oars and hires the biggest and meanest soldiers and bodyguards. Just be ready for your approach to be challenged. No. Fastest way just to be walking from the gate. Let's see, where, where? Lower Nazca. Cat. Bum 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 bum. Oh no. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum. Bum bum. Beat him up. Hi, Hoshi. Welcome to the House of Six, young rogue. You must excuse my hireling's enthusiasm for greeting visitors. Have you any cumbersome baggage for which I might relieve you before we begin our conversation in earnest? Don't mind me disappearing from time to time? No, I will mind it. How dare you disappear? SMH, it's so wrong of you. Why would you do that? Heavy burden for one of your tender years to bear, but its weight has balanced the scales. No! How dare you make me do jumping jacks, you monster! You monster! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Alright, alright. Not bad. Summon's paid and deals made. Let us speak of these reformists. Faction that so wrongly code now seeks to peddle one of its stolen treasures. The earrings better known as the Silver Sorrows. The deal, it is said, is set to take place at Costa del Sol. The buyer, a Mandarin merchant from the Golden Sands of Uda. The earrings will be out in the open, vulnerable. Our target at the moment of transaction, where I so inclined. The gentleman up there by the cabin appears to be, for he purchased the self-same information. Though he attempts to disguise his identity, the stench of the soldier yet lingers. I know not where one such as he came to learn of my existence, but I suspect he works for a certain yellow-coated captain. Yeah, brave she is, but foolish. Stumble blindly into the underworld, and your groping head will not save you from the holes at your feet. Sudden shall be your fall. Yeah, things are not gonna go good for her. Back to the fishers. Ah. You're looking at inside. Welcome back, Seika. What information do the old men have on them inform us? Looking to unload the earrings, are they? And to an old on, no less. Can't say I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. You won't find many Leamingtons willing not coin an oath than coves yourself. Only the Dapsus of sorts who go about funding them as the means to put down the admiral. Yeah, one of Milala's lackeys arrived at the House of Pori. How did they know to bat and curse her? Captured must have cackled during the Shrew's interrogations. I have to assume the Yellow Jackets know what we know. And that means we best get our asses to Costa del Sol, right bleeding now. I'll handle this one, Jack. You and Seika can wait here for prayer to know. Alright, Vikebi. When the hell is she playing at? After her lot, she knows this ain't a solo job. I think we can go to Costa del Sol from this ferry. Yeah, Costa del Sol. We'll go get the aetherite while we're here. Oh, this is one of the locations we still have slow mounts. Motorcycle time. A tune. Bro, what? What? Don't you debate the guild? I don't need. Well, it might be as I could use an extra more in the shadows after all. Jack has the mind set on punishing the executions, don't he? Just on sulk and employ them silver bits and skull count. I reckon that if I could use it, if I could manage that with no one to rise her, then he wouldn't know who to come after. Just shop without drawing me daggers, you know. A motorcycle? Yeah. Ain't exactly true to the code, but the shields of underworld honor won't stop them bloody killers from cutting me mates' throats and sending the sisters a glimmer. Guilds is the only place we offer to take you in a pirate stay like me. I'll not see it burn to the ground. He's about to start. Say the word when you're bend ahead in. Yeah, you have a motorcycle. See? I mean, that's like not even the craziest thing I have. No, I also got, let's see. I got this. That's not even the only one. I actually have another robot. Except this one I ride on instead of in. Didn't mean to take a screenshot. I also have the giant whale. It's the lunar whale. It's a spaceship. I also have a big dog. Oh, Hoshi doesn't even know. You don't even know, Hoshi. Hoshi, there is a city in this that has neon light and is like techno future, like cyberpunk stuff. Final Fantasy has sci-fi in it. Yeah, we got the cute dog. Like the mounts you can get in this game, let alone can you do jumping jacks in game now? Yeah, let me use this. Right, here's what we know. The rich merchant was come over from Old Oz, some old mate, Master Gigerushu. The call is on Sosa Doso. Gigerushu is taking his guards at dancing dells and pranced off down the beach someplace, going over the use of the entire resort to this fiend. Seems she didn't want an audience for a bargain to reform it. Which, as it happens, works out well for us. We'll wait until they're busy haggling over the price and snatch the sorrows and hop the twig before they realize what. Sound like a plan? Yeah, but like Hoshi, like the dragons in this setting are from space. They are space aliens. They got into a war with a race of robots. And they fled to this planet because they got their ass beat so hard by the robots. There, the players arrived. The reformers can counter the Dodos are setting up at the southeast platform. Earrings ought to be nearby. Hang on, where are all these other calls? This place is meant to be empty. See some nasty looking blokes in old dung garb, and are those mammoths? Ah, the merchants brought along a whole bloody entourage. Forget about it. Oh, it's in an hour or two. You should go sleep, Hoshi. I've gone ahead and gone ahead with myself. I should realize it'll never be that easy. Got to meet a few of them bodyguards first, I reckon. You don't want to fight through a forest of blades, just should you get caught sneaking about after them narrow walkways. Jack, I thought I'd... So your excuses, love. I know full well what you're about. You start going soft on us, though, and it'll be like losing one of my arms. I can't take on the bloody executioners all by myself. It's only because I got rogues like you and underfoot and Seika here that the guild can take the jobs it does. When our calls walk the shadows, it's the bleeding pirates that do the trembling. Remember that, Bekebi. We ain't some two guild robbers that piss their breeches when their daughters done caught in the honeypot. We're the knives in the dark ones, and no bastard wants to go blade to blade against the likes of us. I see you've not changed your mind then. You'll need all the stabbers you can get, and I promise mine will be there when you need them. Bene, now let's carve a path to that platform and bite back the mirror rooms. Bekebi, you hide yourself down by the docks in case the marks escape during the fight. Seika, you and me will split up and mill the guards as we go. It's them puppets that concern me most. I suggest just crash some little buggers before they can spring any rum fun. Keep them as close as you dare, then give them a good old solid clap from behind. It ain't the most original strategy, but that don't make it any less lethal. Once you're done with the first group, slip back into the shadows and move on to the next. Not to it, eh? I'll head over to the back while you start from the front. Let's wrap this up before them jackets, blunders, and scarf our marks. Sneaky, sneak, sneak, sneak. Ba ba. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. I'm gonna be so bad, mad or sad once we lose the ninja run, or the rogue run. I don't like the ninja one. I like the running with the knights forward. I don't like the stupid Naruto run. We sneak, we sneak. Bum 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 bum. Duty complete. Bum, bum, bum. Rogues! No one mentioned all about rogues. What the bloody hell do you think I'm doing? I'm conducting a business transaction on behalf of the bloody executioners. Do you understand what that means? Do you know what they'll do to you? I am all uprighted, odd then that you're the one who's shaken. Doesn't matter to me who you work for. Your bosses broke the code and we're here to collect. Those be the silver sorrows, eh? I'm sure you paid a caravan of coins for them shiny bubbles, but I doubt they're worth your life. Let's have them then. Wait, damn you. You should know that this personage is an extremely influential member of the Nard Trading Company. Surely you've heard of it. The threat of reprisals will not stay your hand, then consider the political ramifications of interfering with a foreign dignitary. Everyone will not desire to damage Lim's relations with Oda. Yes, exactly. I'm very highly placed in Odan society. Powerful friends who would not be pleased were you to mistreat me in any fashion. You must understand, the Silver Sorrow is our historical treasure. A gift once bestowed upon Sultana Nanasha Nasha, our champion. The earrings were later stolen from the royal vault, and we lost hope of ever recovering them. They might so easily purchase them, thus is a miracle. Return on these trinkets will be, that is, sorrows must be returned to Oda. You not look the other way for the sake of my nation's pride? Ye must thank me some dull-witted thug. If this deal were being made on behalf of your country, then why are you sneaking about and consorting with pirates? Excellent point. One might doubt your quality of character were to continue these feeble fabrications. You need only entrust those earrings to me. Should you wish to truly see them returned to Oda, that is. After all, to fulfill that very purpose that the Phylacracy bid on the sorrows in the first place. Bit late there, aren't you, Captain? I think you'll agree this round belongs to us. On the contrary, my dear scoundrel, I made the winning move the moment I knew we were dealing with the Merchant of Oda. I can bring an official order of seizure authorized by the Admiral herself. You will not be harmed, but I must insist that you cooperate with this reclamation of unlawfully obtained goods. Though Calcio del Sol's private property, it nevertheless lies within state-governed territory. Come along quietly, and we need not inconvenience Master Geke Ruju any longer. These suspects will be taken to the Yellow Jacket custody. Do not concern yourself with the Silver Sorrows. They'll be quite safe with me. Well, that's a shame. Bah, the hell to take that canary-colored harpy. Might as well handed the things there on a velvet cushion. I'll go find Underfoot and help him with his digging. There's still that last treasure out there, and you can be sure the reformers won't be giving up without a fight. Ah, you do that. But no luck to you, love. Ah, you there. You left before events had been truly decided. I thought you deserved another score. Hold on, merchant. As acquiesced to our request and surrender the silver stars into our keeping. Let's all apprehend the reformer's account, and we'll be holding him for further questioning. Oh, born and associate of the bloody executioners. You and yellow jackets don't flinch from your duty, I'll give you that. What's this I hear about you buying information, Captain? Thought you'd sooner die than associate with the elements of the underworld. I'll do what I must to stay ahead in this challenge, and that Marketeer's knowledge is vital to this case. It's true I might find his practices distasteful, but he's no pirate. It's the fading era of piracy which I'm going to consign to the history books. That chapter will never be fully closed until every pirate-spawned relic, including you and your guild, becomes a thing of the past. Valiant and forthright. These are the words by which the Yellow Jackets live. It is in the manner in which we protect limbs of Lamenza. I swore an oath on the graves of my sisters. No more shall the innocent suffer at the hands of these savage buccaneers, these unrepentant killers. And a grand oath it is. Me, I've got my family's full, just keeping the code intact. The code is the kind of oath, too. When you get down to it, and since I've sworn to uphold it, I have no intention of stepping aside and letting you trample all over me on my codes. In fact, you'd better be off giving it in now before matters get proper serious. Just say you're sorry, admit defeat, and we'll leave it at that, eh? Your audacity knows no bounds. I'm done wasting words. So reclaim that last treasure, and then I will look on you victorious as your guild is mantled brick by brick. That's the spirit, Captain. Just don't forget to keep an eye on them earrings. City's crawling with the rogues, you know. You could keep the sorrows in a bloody lockbox in the Coral Tower, but look away for a moment and one of my calls to bite them beauties right back. Come on, Seika. Back to the sisters for us. Boom, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. Ethernet. Fish. Fish, fish, fish. Hop. You're looking to head inside. Yes. After all that hard work, the shoe made off with the soils. And as far as our damn contest goes, that's what that makes us even. It'll be the last treasure, this black sarcophagus, that decides the victor. Whatever the reformers are doing to keep it bob, you can bet your grandmom's teeth that there'll be some blade work needed before this job is done. Get yourself ready for the proper scrap sticking. Market for death. I was wondering when you'd show up, Seika, but better give me if you don't look ready to mill an entire crew of swords by yourself. And many that you are, because we finally uncovered some hard facts about the last treasure. Won't be long now before we close the win in peace and put the staff challenge to bed. Alright, I've gathered the other coves for a meeting, so let's get down to it. At long bloody last, the black sarcophagus has given up its secrets. Underfoot, you've some news for us? Hi Jack, I think half our troubles in Woodland, the truth will be laying in calling this nasty thing a treasure. Black sarcophagus ain't no dimber babble. It's the Mark 51 Magitech mine, a bleeding prototype explosive that is bitten from an Imperial transport vessel. And even though it ain't that big, maybe the size of a small cargo box, they say the blasts have enough kick to incinerate a bloody behemoth. Seems the Guardians meant to start producing at their factory in Lanesca. They then distribute the mines to the customer in Ireland. Luckily, some plucky privateer cloned the prototype en route then, eh? Experimental weapon. That explains why the Philocracy was so bleeding eager to bid at that auction, and so reluctant to share the details with us. At least now we know what the what. But there's still the question of where. Kurds delivered their bitten goods to the reformers, that much is certain. What happened to the sarcophagus after that, though, we ain't so sure. There's been no reports of huge explosions or the like, so either executioners saw at the mine, or they've been peddling it to some other buyer. The Reformers faction came together out of their shared hatred for the Admiral and their ways. I'm guessing they didn't include that bomb just to sell it. What is it, Lonnie? A letter for you, Jack. It says it's urgent. A letter? From who? The old man. One of us sorting through our daily deliveries. Let's see now. Come to Thalos. I have urgent news. Never known the old man to summon a customer. No one's seen him as usual once for us, so do you reckon this rum source he's dug up just for us? Aye, could it be? Seka, you and me are heading to Thalos. Underfoot, Bekebe, you're taking a stab at pinning down the location of the sarcophagus. To Thalos. Run, run, run. Here comes the boogeyman. Middle and let's go. Because we need to go to up front, right? Oh, no, it was western we go to for that. I'm dumb. I'm a dum-dum. Give me gum-gum. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so we go back to Northern Lanesca. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Oh, it's down below. God damn it. Ah. Beat him up, beat him up. Yeah, no, he dead. You're wasting your time, darling. We opened the Skag's wrinkled throat bells ago. You cross the bloody executioners and you get what's coming to you. Did you like our message? You wasn't sure you'd fall for it, but a little mystery goes a long way, eh? Oh, now don't be like that, darling. Me and my mates didn't have much choice. And the boss says, go play with the rogues, and you gotta go play with the rogues. After all, we never asked you to come ruin our game now, did we? And don't give me no long-winded speech about your precious code. Reformers' vision stretches far beyond what them tired old rules is good for. Once Captain Ashbyr has taken command of the executioners, he'll give us back the teeth we lost when he submitted to the Admiral's leash. We'll be the terrors of the sea once more, free to rove and plunder in a new age of pirate to glory. Now bathe in the blood to see that age come to pass. I'll kick down your shite stinking code and have all your sneaky heads on the chopping block. Like hell's you will. The only sentence we'll be passing today is yours. Hello there, darling. Ain't you a fine looking lad? I've heard all this rattle before. Free to pillage and plunder, is it? Aye, it all sounds good, but you don't think of the price. That shite stinking code is the only thing that keeps you bloody coats from milling one another. Without it, without limbs and lemons to go home, you'd be adrift in an ocean of currents. But if you're so keen to keep company with the dead, I'll be so happy to oblige. You're pretty with your gob shut. But I can see I'm at a meet depth here. As much as I'd like to lop off your noggins, I have to be satisfied with dragging the two of you out to the wilds. Kept you well out of the way, haven't I? Out with it then. Ain't it obvious, you stubborn crags is looking to swipe our new toy? My job was to stall you. Captain is the mind with the Captain is mine and will I'm with tonight. He's set up to show the rest of the executions that he's got the stones in to lead his share. What better way to do that than executing that bitch with snap the chains on our crew? What is this? He's targeting the Admiral. Seraph, you're planning to blow up the command room, ain't you? Hey, you gave me the permission to panic. Or if you'd rather see clear the city, I'd be glad to keep you company right here, sweet meat. You got this mad mortal at our mercy, but she seems to be enjoying herself. I'd better drag her back to the guild and see what other information she'll spill. I need you back in Limsa as well, but you've business at the foremast first. Should find Captain Malala at her post there. Forget about the Sun Challenge and tell her everything we know. But let's be judging as well off gets her, shouldn't do what needs to be done. This crazy lady. Which would be faster? I think Summerford would just be faster. Motorcycle. It'll be faster if we go through this one. Oh, you're one of Jack's rogues. You come to steal the sorrows, have you? Oh, you shan't have them. As you can see, they're safely clasped upon my very own... You're not here for the earrings? The Admiral, you say? And you're sure these fiends are in possession of the sarcophagus? Let's deploy more sentries at once. Do not think this avoids our challenge, rogue, as you can relay as much to your impudent guildmaster. I suppose you can thank him for the warning as well. Damn, she's dumb. Back to the Rogues Guild. Bum, 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 bum. Loan gatekeep. Boom, boom, boom. So the jackets are on the move, Benny. I've been listening to that adult pirate cackle since I got her back to the sisters. But she's given us naught. What do we didn't already know? And we know more than enough. I say we rally the rogues and go after the mine before it blows up in our minds. Yeah. Cloying victory. Ooh, get new gear. If the leader of the reformists, this Captain Isabir, is planning on milling the Admiral with a bang, then my guess is he'll be aiming to demolish the entire command room. You know the mizzenmast, aye. The tower that holds the drowning wench at the bulwarks all, the Admiral's bridge and her command room are right on the top of it. Then you got the district that surrounds the mizzenmast, that's the busy bit and out of the city. With the threat of an attack, you can't just seal it up in a blink of an eye and call the whole thing bulb. Try to explain the danger to the coals that live and work there, and then you'd have a frightened, stampeding mob in your front. Nay, lass, our only option is to have eyes snatched in every approach to the tower. I'll put the word out to as many coals as I can and spread them throughout the streets. Your job will be to cover the aft castle. Just wait and see, Seika. We'll get this ice should be out in the bomb too. From the aft castle, that's... Okay, we can just teleport there. Bum, 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 ba, da, ba, ba, ba. So let's get Aethernet Shard! Bum, bum. The aft castle. I forget, is it immediately into the solo instance? It is. Okay. Clawing victory. Whoa! Hi, Mushy! Hi, welcome in, Raiders! That's a lot of people. Hi! I am not a femboy! I'll bite you, Mushy! No! That's a lot of people! Hi! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in! Thank you for the follow! How was the rest of the stream, Mushy? Did you guys have fun in marbles? Hi! I'm not a femboy! Oh, hi! We did. I'm glad. I'm glad you had a good time. Thank you so much for the raid. The spores upon you? Yeah, the spores are truly upon me right now. That's a lot. Alright, welcome in, everyone. Thank you, Mushy. You activated my fight or flight. That's a lot of people. Oh, thank you for the sub, Cynic. Yeah, it has already been 2 months. It's crazy. Oh, thank you so much, Moshe. If you need a raid run and all that stuff, you know, feel free. Who should I bite? You should bite Mushy. You should bite Mushy. Oh no, you guys get to hear my horrible accents now. Oh. Yeah, go pee, girl. Go pee. Go. Go, quickly, run! And you realize I was holding. Oh my goodness, Mushy. Hi, Raiders. You guys are about to hear my bad accents. Oh, the fog picked a Grand Knight to roll in thick. This will make things interesting. No, Colonel! Monster. The show chat. That what? You make me do jumping jacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Evil, Kurtle. How dare you, Kurtle? Our presence on the street is far too thin. Where are the reinforcements I ordered? I did, and I regret it every day. My apologies, Captain. There just aren't any more soldiers to spare. The bulk of our force has already been assigned to guard not only the Admiral, but a number of other high-ranking personnel as well. Unacceptable. What could Commodore Raynor be thinking? There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak. And you know, were you there for Mushy remembering that a bull is in fact a cat? I was not there for that. What? Excuse me? Please tell me that someone clipped that moment. I need to see that. I need to see that. Please. Call in squads from the outposts if you must. But I want to see our security tightened and the populace properly protected. She thought a bull wasn't a cow? What? Oh, man. Let's see. Do I have a way to... I do. Okay. Me... All right. You know what? Let's get this open and let's all watch it together. Although I'm pretty sure you all just lived through it. Some interesting redeems. I don't know what you mean. Let's see. I think though. Yeah. All right. We'll move me over here for now.
Last owner for me would take a fun. There was
Think of
hold
that.
on, hold on. Thought about trying to ride a bull that was on drugs but thought better of it. The stakes were too high. Is steak a drug?
Oh no.
Are stakes a drug? The bull was high? Stakes meaning the bull. But a bull isn't steak!
Oh no.
A bull can't be a steak! That's not, no! A steak is a cow! Oh my god! Oh my god, bulls are cows!
Oh no. Oh, mushy. Oh my goodness. That that is some prime. Oh, I'm incredibly happy there to get the clip. Good job. May just one is for the entire stream if used with. Both of the made redeems are for the entire stream. Just as that clear. The bit one and the point one are both the entire stream if you redeem them. But ain't no one gonna redeem them. That'd only be for an hour and a half-ish. Yeah, we're already, oh my god, we're already 2.5 hours in. Time moving too fast. The captain, you can't be certain the pirates' plan hasn't changed. If you consider the possibility that they switch the target outside the walls, you follow to weaken those defenses. You made your point, Sergeant. Return to your post. Once all is lost, it's far too late to question what one should have done. You open a drink. Snick says donation carpet giving, then tries to get it correct by saying bombing, meaning carpet bombing. But she goes, oh, donation bombing giving? What? Huh? Make sure to get my money's worth. You already got your money's worth. You got 2 mage streams, Curdle. Don't you dare give a third. You seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assist. There will be more. No, how dare. I've been dying to meet you, lass. Are you keen to set eyes on the bold yellow belly what cost our crew a fortune in Ildon coin? You're an executioner. One of Aishabir's men. You strayed too far into a world you don't understand, lass. Your eyes fixed on the light of justice, leaving you blind to the chasm opening up at your feet. At least they'll say you died with your boots on. Oh, thank you, Colonel. Yellow bellies won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lads will have it primed in front of the wench by the time you get there. You got something for me, Duality? What you got? Good. Not long now before we drag that bitch Admiral, her pretty tower, and all her simpering curs down to the bottom of the sea. Then I'll raise our flag in the ruins of the mizzenmast and lead our brethren in a return to the old ways of blood and plunder. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I'll say, which would be worse, dying without your shoes or dying without your shirt? Shoes. All right, thank you for the lurker, Shira. Bye-bye. You know that last balls, wife's gonna kill me. Eh? What's that then? Oh, remember he reacted to the mushy clip? Oh, I see. Thank you. Gotta get ready for the gym. Good luck at the gym, Cynic. Hope you have a good time. Get swole. After the command room, they mean to bring down the entire tower. The mizzenmast falls, the bridges will follow. Half the city will. Please, you must help me. Danger, far greater than we. Oh, yeah, she's alive. Oh, no. Didn't she nothing? Didn't she nothing? Please, you must send word. Yeah, we gotta get Cynic strong, big, and bulk. Like this big green guy? Yeah. Someone must be told. Well, rip Lalafell. How did you? You're valiant and a forthright weapon. You could hear that single pistol shot from arms away. Weren't hard to guess what had happened. I poked the yellow jackets on my way over. The healer will be along shortly. Bene, that's what it means. That means we've only one last thing to do. We've never been allies, but I beg of you. You must stop them. Save the city. Lass, you know you needn't ask. Taking down mad coves and batting back what was bitten is our job. You all set then? Ready, Jack? Always. Yeah. Let's go beat them up. Now let's go cloy that sarcophagus and fit a Shibiran for a new coffin. Yeah. Make for the mizzenmast and find a Shibir. Why does it sound all broken? Ow, these guys hurt. Okay, you know what? We're taking you down. No healers allowed. Yeah, we gotta take him down. So many of them. I think their whole bloody crew is here. We got the whole crew here. It's great. You can't stop us now, Scrag. It's only 3 minutes till the show begins. What? That's it then? Find them and smash them detonators. Check the ramps going up and down. They can mill them detonators. We'll keep these codes busy. We gotta find all the detonators. Yes, give me the headpats. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Not someone followed again. Is there another one over here? No. We're wasting time. What'd you forget, Colonel? No! How dare you make me hydrate? Soon, Colonel. Soon I'll get the sippy emote. No, I want to be shrimp. How dare you make me a shrimp? I'm not a good kitty. I'll bite you, Colonel. Alright, last one should be over here. Yeah, 2 is right there, you monster. "60 seconds! Defeat the reformists! The light on the mine went out. Thickness disabled the sarcophagus. And that's the bomb taken care of. Now give these bastards our full attention. Damn you rogues in your swiving code. I'll have your bloody heads for this. Uh-oh, I've been home ganged. It's old home gang too, so I can't do anything. That wasn't part of me planned. I could have been a king among pirates. We did it! Bum, bum. Yay! Status report. The mine's been disabled, and the engineer should soon have it safely removed. Our soldiers sustained some injuries in the battlefield with the reformists, but none were fatal. Also, the Admiral sends her sincerest gratitude. Look, there she is! That's Captain Malala, the hero of Limsa Laminsa! Yeah, Admiral. I recovered from your wound, Captain. Heard how you very nearly lost your life stopping the horde of pirates from blowing up the mizzenmast. 3 cheers for the Yellow Jackets! Our city be lost without you. Wait, that's not how it... Sergeant, what are the rogues? Did they survive the battle? I don't really know, Captain. All we found near the sarcophagus were reformists, either dead or strung from the rafters. Alive, then. Could seem we are deeply in their debt. Ah, Captain, might I have the silver sorrows from you now? In order to hand them over to the Commodore, along with the black sarcophagus. Why, of course, they're right here. The earrings! I could have sworn I was still... You wouldn't have. He stole them from me while I was dying? That cad! I knew he was not to be trusted! Keep an eye on them, indeed. I should have known. I like the Rogue's quest line. It's a fun one. And we're just standing right there. Are you sure about this, Jack? We should have cleared the sarcophagus as well. I think she's earned it, don't you? If it bothers you that much, think of it as a trade. Remember that one species type of image you posted and asked me what you were? Right, you talking about for Pokemon? If you ask me, they look a bit daft. Well, I didn't ask ye. So the jackets ended up with the mine, and we got the diamond and the earrings, which means victory belongs to the Rogues Guild! Do you think Malala will leave it at that then? I get the feeling we ain't done with her yet. What do you think I am for that? I just suddenly got curious? I see you as a rock and fire type. Because you're a star. I'd say we're done with our challenge, but you never know when our paths will cross again. We'll just have to see which limbs the underbelly split off next. Aye, the city ain't ever quiet for long. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, Seika. If you ever need a trusty pair of stabbers by me, if I ever need a trusty pair of stabbers by my side, I know who to ask. I'm off as well, bloody starving I am. Don't forget to offer you a bite when you can, eh, Seika? You'd best head back to the sisters too, before the shrew decides she'd rather hear us try cockles. Been a work, Seika. Be seeing you soon. Man, Jack is good. I like the rogues. I'm sad that their quest is here. It ends here. I wonder, BRB? What are you wondering? What are you BRBing for? I'm scared. I'm scared. What is Curl doing? Yeah, this is where the rogues quest ends, and where the ninja quest line is about to start. The small dude looks cute. Oh, the little Olafel? Yeah. Yeah, 07 rogues. We'll miss you. We'll miss you greatly. Also, don't worry about the BRB. That makes me worry more. Oh, there's Seika. Really nice to finally have a bit of rest, eh? The job never ends, but even a dimber damber like myself needs to breathe every now and then. And your venturing mates must be wondering where you got to. That was a proper long assignment, but I'm glad you decided to see it through. You've proven to be a stout protector of the code, even if this ain't truly your world. When you walk back in the Lightmans, you'll have to find your own code up. And when you do, you'll have the skills you learned in the shadows to help you defend it. Oh, that's more than enough prittle prato about me. Your travels might take you far and wide, Seika, but know you're always welcome here at the Sisters. Yay! It don't look that good. Give us our fit. Peasants by day, ninja by night. Ah, Seika, keeping your sabers sharpened, I hope. Because I got a job to be done, and I reckon the dimmer damber put the executions on the chopping block just the one to do the do. My men have sighted some shitty tarts around Rhineport of late. Not code-breaking curs so far as I know, and that's the rub. We don't know half as much as them as I'd like. They claim to be simple peasants, refugees from some far-flung realm, but I don't know many peasants who spoke about in the Darklands as much as they've been doing. So as long as they're not breaking the code, they can do as they please, but being who we are, it falls on us to look into the matter and make sure that they'll fall. Alright, bye Colonel! Have a good shower! As my gut tells me these may be a true rogue job, I sent Underfoot on the head. So pull on your breath beater cases, head to Rhineport and meet him now. Yeah, go shower, Hoshi, you're stinky. Go shower, Stinky. Fastest way to Rhineport. You know, we'll just go to Coastal Still and take that. Glad my thoughts were right? What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? Wait! Colonel, I'm gonna bite. Colonel! Colonel, you motherfucker! Get back here right now! Colonel, I'm going to bite you. I am going to bite you! I'm going to bite you, Colonel. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. I don't have the throne set up to have alerts here. But I guess we're gonna be commissioning Sousa after today. I'm gonna bite Colonel. I'm gonna bite him. Yes, he did buy something on the throne. Let me find it. Let me find the image that. Yeah. Okay. No, I found it. Let me get this image up so that everyone can see it. Because this is what I'm going to do to Colonel. Where is it? I have too many pictures saved in this. God damn it. Am I blind? There it is. Alright, Colonel. This is gonna be you. This is gonna be you, Colonel. This is what I'm gonna do to you, Colonel. Damn you, Fino. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mate, you didn't tell the good item. Yeah, he got the Sousa emote for me, and he also got me good and plenty. That good and plenty is fine. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm fine with the good and plenty. I'm gonna bite you for the Sousa though. I'm gonna bite you. Can't believe it. I was like, he's over here being shifty. Let me go look at like my emails or anything, see what's going on, and saw the throne. I'm gonna bite you. You just wanted the sippy emote. That's what you wanted, wasn't it? That's what you were after all along. You wanted the sippy emote. No comment. Oh my goodness. No comment. I'll freaking bite you. Bite Colonel. Chat, after today we got to beat up Colonel. Oh god, that's right. Slow mount here. You know what? Let's bring out the good one. All right, hey Colonel, have you seen the mounts? Have you seen my mounts? You got Giant Kitty. Not only do we have Giant Kibby, we also have Giant Pupper. We also have Fat Kitty. Look at how fat he is. What do you mean that's me? I am not small and cute. We love the fat cat. Look at the way they run. Hi, Kaz. Hi. Yes, this mount. One of the best mounts in the game. Oh, yeah. Look at the description. Seeing as how this Percy Pussy can defy the very laws of physics by propelling itself high into the firmament, it's very likely the creature is either avoiding it or using a bloated cat's corpse as its corporeal vessel, or deceased pet reanimated by one well-versed in necromantic arts. Yeah, so this cat might be either a demon inhabiting its corpse or a revived cat from a necromancer. So yeah, there's that. We also got this. Motorcycle. Motorcycle with a little sidecar for little bud. Yeah, it's got a little baby car. This is actually a two-person mount. Someone else can get on this as well. And as you can see from the sidecar being taken up, they instead sit on the wheel there. We love it. And we also got some other mounts, like some of the small others are gating the sidecar, yeah. We love this one. It wants the glacial green. Sadly, I don't have the turtle mount on this character. You know what? We're gonna take a small detour here. We're gonna head over to my main character because there are some mounts I want to show you guys. They're great. I'm not a Sin Femboy. All right. Let's log out and let's get over to my main. Let me show you guys some of the glorious mounts in this game. Also, hi, Flame. You fool. You tricked. You fell into my trap. Wait, oh my god, Twitch actually alerts me that, oh my goodness, the Twitch thing itself shows it. What do you mean, no you? Let's go, where would be a good place to show this off? What? No! You can't make me explode. Let's go, I want somewhere beautiful. Yeah, let's go to a lake lane. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. All right, first off, the promised turtle mount. I just have to find it. I have a lot of mount. There it is. All right, Curdle, look. All right, but Curdle, are you ready for the best part of this mount? It can fly. This is how it flies. I am not a Sin Femboy. That's an accurate representation of how I fly. As always, a classic capybara. It can also fly. I really like this one. Look at this. Look at this little rat. Like a hamster. I love them. I love this little thing. No, I want to be a shrimp out there. And then it flies by putting magic on its tail. Look at it. I love it. I love this mount. Another personal favorite. A little fairy. Just carries you around. There's a lot of good ones. Like this shark. This big shark guy. W shark mount. Yeah. The Porksy is another good one. It's a flying pig. We love the Porksy. Yeah, when pigs can fly. Our almighty Lord and Savior, the almighty Scree. The Great Serpent. The classic, the Orb. The almighty Orb, fear it. Its geometry powers are unmatched. Will there be an Aina Orb? One day, Hoshi. In fact, actually, this one has 3 special ones because it turns into a cube when you fly. And if we go all the way over here to the water... Sorry, it takes a while, you know, it's a very slow cube. Get to the water, and then once we go into the water, you'll get to see the 3rd one. It is the flying cube, though. It's amazing. Yes. The geometry power of this cube is so powerful. Into the water. Come on. Let me in. And underwater, it's a upside down pyramid. Look at the sharp corner. Imagine what it would be like to sit on that. Yeah. We love Ozma. Any other particular note? Oh yeah, we just got Rathalos. Just Rathalos from Monster Hunter. Not a dragon, it's Rathalos. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, we got the pod from Nier. We do have a robot dragon. All right. Oh. Oh yeah, we also have a car. That can also fly. Yeah, it's from a collab event. In terms of actual dragons, we got this guy. He carries me in a seat. Aura farming insane. I love the sea, actually. I don't have all of the wings, so I can't show off that, but I do also have just cool wings. Eventually, I'll get all of them. I've just been lazy. Oh yeah, a magic bed. That can also fly. How difficult it would be for a pickup group? Not that hard anymore. Well, most of them. Yes, the bed can fly. All mounts can fly, yeah. Yeah, let me find the T-Rex. Let me find the T-Rex. I know I have him somewhere. The flying gorilla is also another funny one. Where? Am I blind? I know I have the T-Rex. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, you know, just a normal ass T-Rex. I can fly. We got the gorilla. The gorilla can also fly. The rolling tankard? I do have the rolling tankard. There it is. The mini tank. And I can shoot lasers from it. It can also fly. Yeah, it only has a partial scaling. We got this hover motorcycle. You know, just pretty normal motorcycle, and then... Yeah. We got whatever this thing is. Merid? Which one's the Merid? Oh, I do have that. Elephant. The classic. All right. Bye, Hoshi. I have a lot of mounts. Okay. One last one. This one's one of my favorites. I do not have the island alligator. I did not do the island much. Damn you, Hoshi. Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Just a UFO. Goes the alligator and the motorcycle. I didn't bother. I did it for one patch, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm done. All right, that was enough of a detour. Let me switch back. Let me switch back to Seika. Yeah, no, it's abandoned forever. What time are we at? We're at 3 hours and 10 minutes? So we should probably be able to unlock Ninja. And from there, maybe do a few more story quests. I'm not sure. Yeah. Go shower. Go shadow. Shadow. Go shower, Curdle. Be clean for when I bite you later. Tika, when Jack said he'd be sending one of the guild's canniest smorts along out with me, I had a feeling it might be you. Now, I'd love to tell you Underfoot it's already riddled the whole scrap on our friends, but the truth is, I've turned up more questions than answers. They claim to hail from the South Sea Isles, but me little birds and my Elvin's gates swear to the last man that's some piss poor memory. There's no record of any ships, such ships sailing in the port. Looks like the falls of you and me to take a closer snout, I hope you brought to your sharper stabbers, as there's no telling who we're... Did you hear that, lass? Either all Underfoot's gone daft, or some mort just screamed out for dear life. I miss the double Cockney accents of the Thieves Guild. I love the Thieves Guild! Something telling me our little task is about to take a turn for the interesting. Let's say we go see what's next. See what's what. The Rogues Guild is one of my favorites. Have mercy! I am but a simple milkmaid, with not a single guilt to my name. Rest easy, lass. My friend and I don't mean you no harm. Though I must say, you've got me curious. Just what in the name of the 12 happened here? I just come to town to purchase some supplies. No sooner had I walked through the gates than I was suddenly accosted by 3 burly drunkards, demanding to hand over all my possessions. To my good fortune, it seems the men had partaken a bit too heavily. When they saw the meager contents of my coin purse, they began to squabble amongst themselves. Fistfight ensued, and before I knew it, 3 men were lying on the ground as you see them now. Sounds like Nemea smiled upon you today, lass. Though might I suggest you be a bit more careful with your next visit. All men are scurvy sorts frequent these parts. You'll find that not all of them are blunder and lackward like your friend here. Thank you for your concern, good sir, and rest assured that I will take your words to heart. Good day to both of you. Seika, how did the girls with strike ye? Mummery, I'd say. You too, I was thinking the very same. Squabbling amongst themselves? Just look, there's barely a scratch on any of these lot. I'd wager there's more to the Doxy than she's letting on. Come, let's go on the dragon and see what she might be hiding. I forgot about the Scooby-Doo bat that comes frickin'. I forgot they were doing some Scooby-Doo shit with this. Oh my goodness. The right mess we got here. You reckon these skulls got on the wrong side of our lass? One thing's for sure, they're no more peasants than you and I. One look at those stabbers tells me as much. You failed. I beg of you, take this and return it to Master Oboro, to Lady Tsubame. It's too late, the poor sod's dead. As for the stone, you're as good as your guess is as good as mine. A lucky charmer sorts mayhap. Any road, we best start moving our dew-beaters before the last gets away. The footprints lead in the direction of Upper Lanesca. It's ninja time! Yeah, aggro to me? It did. What a jerk. How dare it aggro? She hides behind a tree, as if that could hide her from me. She didn't really think she could fool me with those silly rags, did she? Or did she? Perhaps she's not as clever as we believed. And the mysterious savior rushes to the damsel's defense. Such bravery, such compassion. Such folly. Doesn't she know that girl is more than capable of taking care of herself? And right on cue, Oboro the Dim leaps onto the scene to save his dear little swallow, the most unsurprising surprise attack the realm has ever seen. Cease your rambling, Karasu, before I rip that tongue from your bloody beak. Yeah! Our hero is wounded, a stab through the heart. His childhood friends stand before him, blades drawn and hate in their eyes. Oh, the tragedy of it all. The audience sobs. And what's this? A couple of bit players who've forgotten to leave the stage. Did no one tell them their part in the play is long since over? Oh, and the faithless rogue shows a surprising skill. Perhaps she yet has a role to play. I will say this much. Unlike a certain someone, at least you intrigue me. But other matters demand our hero's attention, and so the first act must draw to a close. Come, my pet. Wait, Karasu! We're quick to retreat that one. The two from Wineport. Did you follow me here? Beg pardon, miss. My friend and I are here on the behalf of the dutiful sisters, and you, sister, have some questions to answer. I've lived on the underbelly of society long enough to recognize when a man's more than he seems, so make this easy for us, lass. Just who exactly are ye, and what are you doing here? And here's hoping for both your sakes that it doesn't involve breaking no code. So you are the rogues of whom I've heard so much. Forgive me. You were remiss in not seeking you out sooner. Very well, you shall know all there is to know. My name is Oboro, and she is Tsubame. We hail from a village in Doma, 7,000 malms across the sea. We are, perhaps you have no word for what we are. In our own tongue, one might call us shinobi. Doma? The Imperial Province? The same, though it did not have to be so. Countrymen fought with honor against the might of Garlemald. What we lacked in number, we made up for with martial prowess. It was a battle we could have won, had we not been betrayed by one of our own. Our every secret, our every move known to our foe, the tide of battle turned on the morrow. Thousands of our countrymen were slaughtered. At day's end, Doma remained under the Imperial yoke. The traitorous Kerr joined the Imperial ranks as chief of their covert operatives, or so they say. That is the man you just met, Karasu, though I'm loath to call him a man. To this day, he whispers in the ear of the Garleans, making a mockery of those who once called him friend and brother, but no longer. You've come to Eorzea at our village elder's behest to see that Karasu pays for his crimes with his life. Come to mill a treacherous rook who blew the gab on his comrades? You sound like a right Bendakov, considering underfoot and impressed. Forgive me, this land and its tongue are still new to us. Nonetheless, we were able to lure Karasu here, but more than a few of our comrades gave their lives in the effort. And now this? Was there a sacrifice for naught? Ah, you have my gratitude. When one of our kind falls, tradition dictates that we return their soul to the village, that it may rest with our ancestors. What? Her fallen brother's soul calls out to this woman? Could it be a sign? Are we fated to fight as one? Yeah, Hoshi left. I'd make you an offer. We will instruct you in our art, the art of ninjutsu. In return, you will share with us your knowledge of this land, that it might serve us in our mission. But Baraboro, she's not Doman. She's not of the village. Look around you, Tsubame. Our brothers and sisters are fallen or gravely wounded, and today's failure makes it all too clear. We cannot hope to stand against Karasu without knowing the lay of the land. Can't say I'm thrilled about the prospect of losing a dimmer-dammer like yourself, but else, in my younger days, I'd like been king to try my fams at some of those techniques myself. And the more my battle's taken, the more the two strike me as Benar and Benar folks. If you keep your land, if you're keen to lend them your daddles, I'll not be the one to stand in your way. If you would know more, come to the dock storehouse at Raincatcher Gully. We shall await you there. So what I'm hearing, Flame, is that we should go beat up Hoshi and bring him back here. But I figured, eh? Any road, that choice is yours, Seika. In the meantime, I'm going to head back to Limsa and report to Jack before he comes and gives me a good clap on the knob. Alright, well, since we're already in Northern Lanesca, let's go ahead and get the, let's go get the Aetherite here. Aetherite. And we'll just teleport to Wineport, because I'm lazy! No! How dare you, Flame! Evil, evil Flame! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. How dare you make me hydrate as well? Do the depths of your depravity know no bounds? Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? So we meet again. Am I to take your presence to mean you have chosen to accept our offer? Yes. Thank you. I speak not only for myself and Tsubame, but for our entire village when I say of our profound gratitude. What I would tell you next, I would tell you out of the earshot of strangers. Yakubu has been instructed to let only trusted visitors through the door behind me. When he speaks to you, Ayame, you are to answer Kaede. You need not know what the word means, only that they will grant you entrance. Yes, give Aina head pats. Ayame. Kaede. Okay. Welcome, Seika. Stand on the provisional base of operations my people have established in your land of Eorzea. May not look like much, either without or within. That is precisely the point. We find it an ideal vantage point from which to observe the comings and goings of Karasu and his men, without attracting undue attention to ourselves. Yes, that is correct, Flame. My fallen brother saw you as a worthy inheritor to his soul. To honor his memory, I entrust it to you. Soul alone will not make you a shinobi, no. This will require training of the mind and body. Our art, the art of ninjutsu, originated with our ancestors many years ago. Since then, it has been passed down with each generation, mother to daughter, father to son. We draw power from the world around us, the heaven, the earth, and the hearts of man. We channel this power into physical form. I'm told that this is similar to your concept of Aether, was it? I must profess the Eorzean words and ways remain unfamiliar to me. How does one channel this power, you ask? Through the use of mudra, hand gestures that call forth each of the three forms of energy for which I spoke. First mudra I will teach you will call power from the heavens. In Doma we call this Ten. You're eager to learn, yes? Attune your soul to that of my fallen brother, then approach me once more. It is then that your training will begin. Quest complete! Ninja unlocked. The soul of the shinobi awakens within you. Let's equip our soul gem. We ninja. Oh, he already has my hotbar. Let's go. Turning Link into the caterpillar next? What? Caterpillar. Yes, I can sense it. Though you're not of our blood, the soul of my people is strong in you. You are one of us now, shinobi. And yet your training has only just begun. Heed my words well, Seika, for the shinobi blade and mind are one. The weak mind gives rise to a weak blade. The false mind gives rise to a false blade. The mind that is strong and true, the blade will know no equal. Such were the teaching of my master, his master and his master's master before him. The shinobi must keep presence of mind at all times, or his blade may as well be one of grass. That is the lesson of the mind. Now we shall begin the lesson of the body. You'll recall that the art of ninjutsu involves using hand gestures called mudra to summon the energies of heaven, earth, and man. Ten, Chi, Jin, the Doma. Various techniques can be unleashed, but depending on the mudra you combine and the order in which you do so. Perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. A child must learn to walk before he can run. To begin, I would see you master your first mudra. 10. The mudra of heaven. Summon the energy of heaven and project it forth. And from your hand will fly a flaming star, or Fuma Shirk. Outside the storehouse, you will find a Mokujin, a wooden man of the sort traditionally used in Doma for training. Do as I have told you and strike it with a Fuma Shirk. I will observe your technique from a distance. We ninja now. Yeah. Yes, that will do, Seika. Clearly, we did not misjudge your potential. Perhaps you have also felt your body becoming lighter. This is another benefit of your training. Maybe you may find yourself able to dance through the air with your blade strong. But be mindful, the true shinobi sees that no movement is wasted. Demonstrate your skills well against the wooden man, but wood does not strike back. Your next opponent will not be so docile. Prepare yourself. Alright, thank you for the lurk, Flame! Take care! The only bee will attack in waves. Use your Fuma Shuriken to distract them from the Ah, damn it. Summon the Great Beast for your next challenge. Remember, you must maintain presence of mind, no matter how piercing the foe. Dagger. Yeah. Beat him up. Duty complete. It's not that hard at all. I see. What Oboro means to say is that he's not seen anyone master the fundamentals of ninjutsu with such swiftness. Is that not so, Oboro? I'm capable of speaking for myself, Tsubame. It is true. Saika has exceeded even my own expectations. Her blade slices through the air as if fish glide through water. But that is enough training for the day. Now it is my turn to be the student, and you the teacher. I would learn the ways of Eorzea. You will instruct me, yes? You have my gratitude, Seika. First, I would better know the terrain of Linus. Something amusing. My bow. I see. Who would have thought a simple gesture of courtesy would be so complicated? Like this, is it? Forgive him. Oboro has not been quite himself since coming to these shores. It seemed that neither the food nor the climate agrees with him. Let's not forget the stink of those infernal horse birds. All the more reason for us to complete our mission swiftly and return to the more hospitable environment. Anyhow, Seika, that should suffice for the day. Practice your ninjutsu and return when you're ready for your next lesson. It would seem you have some practicing to do as well. We're a ninja now! You guys get to see my hotbar from my main character now. Run, run, run. Let's do the little bit of main story. Now, as a treat. Private Algane. I went to meeting with the Sylphs. Missive from the Sylph Elder himself, I may. The Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Rama. And so as long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression for their part. Elder Seedsir will be overjoyed to hear the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and knowledge that they bear us no ill will. We may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threat to our security. We've done our nation a great service, Private Algane, but will not be forgotten. Sylphic folk have long been friends of Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seedsir to no end. Owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the signs of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Montpellier. Hello? Hello, Saika. Can you hear me? It is I, Menphilia. You and Papa Lima returned a little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies. Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray, return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I apprise you of the present situation in person. Things may be dire. Whatever could be the problem now? I didn't wonder what do get those. Well, okay, we'll have access to an AoE soon enough, I suppose. That's one of the things we want. We want to attack fast. Oh, I was supposed to speak with Tataru. I'm dumb. Dum. Give me gum. Oh, but isn't my favorite adventure. Welcome back, Seika. Lady Menphilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Bum. Oh, it's a little shit alpha node. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has been finally resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yeah, I'm well satisfied with that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How far is the investigation? Well enough, thank you to sparing no effort. They are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I've been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? I feel as if I've scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't? Nor have I, alas. Alize has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Valdesian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarcely need my permission to act. It is good to see you again, Seika. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph from the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you've done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? It's the Hagen and Leviathan? The Lord of the War has not answered the Dominion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Thagen remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylph, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Ishsola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word of Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! Wait, I meant Garuda, who's the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania. Yes, that's what I mean. So many moms to cover. Or that there would be a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practical solution. It's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylph, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You've earned it. Yay! Moment's respite! And she's immediately going to put us back to work. Is there something else, Seika? Beg pardon? A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. Love preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull and primal hostilities, investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think. Tataru! It's Noroxia! A sylph in Thanalan? At long last, this one finds walking one Seika. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noroxia. This one comes as friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Noroxia. Bum, bum, bum. Well then, we got that sylph in the scions. Let's go! Ah, Seika, pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Oh, hey, it's Bremen. Excuse me, lass, this might sound strange, but you haven't, by chance, seen a fellow what looks exactly like... I'm looking for my twin brothers, see? I've heard they might have come through here. They could be dead for all I know, at least. At least it feels like I've been chasing ghosts for an eternity. Clive! Greetings, I come on behalf of the students of Bardessian. You may address me as Clive. If there's some reason you're still here, please carry on. I'm not here to... No. Yeah, Norexi is here. As you have doubtless witnessed in your travels, the lands of Eorzea are grasping under the pall of suffocating dark. I must wonder if it is this darkness that invites disaster, or simply that disaster has left such a gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain, now is not the time to relax our vigilance. I'm new to that soon to discuss the matter of great importance. Abbott thinks it's my first official mission. It doesn't be good if it was, yes? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm ready, but still. Walking ones from Oldal, I've not seen these ones before. This one knows, still. Must walking ones make such screaming sounds when seeing this one's face? This one cannot get a wink of rest. Look, Noroxia. I realize this makes no sense to you, but you must try to be more discreet. Years ago, a law was enacted in Oldal whereby... Please, just trust me and stay out of sight. Noroxia and I both wear a mask. We're going to get along famously, I just know it. Knowest thou the import of the broken staff within the solar? Fell from the grasp of Archon Louisoix, the man who, in his abiding love for all Eorzeans, shielded us against the storm of the calamity. The stars wheel across the heavens, and the skies brighten once more. Survivors gather and ignite a fiery dawn to burn away the glowing shroud. Ah, but Destiny, thou art beautiful. In recent days, I've resumed my training. Idle hands make for idle minds. Painful memories are all too quick to resurface. Only Master Garland was still with us. He's a brilliant man, full of life and purpose. Kind and generous, he taught us everything we know about engineering. And believe me, he could also be a very hard person to please. He'd force us to completely rebuild devices if a single flaw was discovered. I can only imagine what he'd say if he saw the tiny Bronco. People in masks cannot be trusted, but Briggs and I wear masks all the time when welding. Alright, back to talk to Mankilia. Yes, Sataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. All of us are forged with the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Theka, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet the darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Shadow of darkness. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Seika. Must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. Mortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. Wherever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Seika. Ba-ba. To Ul'dah! Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, we don't need to teleport. What time are we at? We're almost at time. Where's Flame Commander? Massman. Are you come on the behalf of the Silence? Of course. So you already relayed to Lady Minfilia there has been a sighting of this rogue near Eastern Town. I asked Blade Station on the High Bridge described him in detail, but when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I pointed you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago. Same by a marauding horde of Quirkin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, High Bridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folks are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse. To do worse is then to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. Fellow's always starved for customers, and he no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to speak. The Camp Tribune! Bum, bum, bum. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, I have to I have to put my new mounts on because I don't have the thing. That person's naked. Nice, peaceful, calm motorcycle. There's our man. Welcome to Highbridge Adventure. Where we seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I've seen one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of many rumors. If you linger a while, maybe you'll learn a thing or two. When the Order of Nodthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. Thanks to the night and the spaceman raids, folks are too afraid to come within a mom here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. Things keep going as they are. I'll be bankrupt before the moon is due. Wanting won't do me any good, though. Not for my business. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. Man, bah! I'll take your bloody mess, man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go ask the other merchant. Merchant, what you got? I have heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but also around Townland too. Enough folks have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination. There's none about him otherwise. How intriguing. On the trail of a masked man. I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. Said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. That's all I can say, little though it is. Do I see a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters. Who's been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the crooked? None but the most devout pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Oh, that didn't help us all that much. Judging by your expression, I take you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness early. It's just that things are going tough for us merchants at the moment. Kirkin raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating well. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Finally got some honest-to-God information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from the cliff over at the altar spit. Curious, I took myself there to find the masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Gherkins appeared soon after, and the group began talking alone. Afraid it was too far out of earshot to hear much of it. The group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use the smoldering coal to start a fire, I'd be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt. You've proven yourself more than matched for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself? Well worth all the lingering value. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, seems like a pretty good idea. Wide berth of the axe beak. Smoldering coal. The Corpse Brigade. Ward of the Destroyer. Oh. Interesting. That's right, we gotta go to Little Alamigo. I think that would be a great place to end off then. Next so soon, were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? The scroll prepares a prayer to Ralgar, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralgar is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under guardian rule. It's highly uncommon for folks of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that you're assailant with Alamigo. Seems the masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness beside. Don't you rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Alamigo mandate you had to run in with is somehow connected to your masked man mystery. So it stands to the reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards the Little Alamigo, over in southern town. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favorite destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Oldar. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in. For all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much of a help she will be, but just so happens I have a daughter who has her relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira. I should have heard to seek her out first. While you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose that this is it then. I had hoped that you would linger here a while, pull some fiends, spend some coins, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. What a helpful little guy. To little Alamigo we go. Bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum. Boom, boom. Let's go. Bum, bum, bum. Southern Finland. Yeah, so we'll get to little Alamigo on there. And we'll find who to raid. Let us see. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Bum, da, do, do. Yeah, we'll get this 8th right. I have forgotten to get this 8th right before. It's pain. Yeah, that is where we shall end off for today. We didn't get as much progress as I was hoping. That was also kind of my fault because I'm like, all right, let's do the rogue thing. That was weird. Sound turned off for a moment. We have a bit more of a detour than I thought. That is fine. Let us find who we want to raid. Who is up right now? Oh, Moth is up. It's been a while since we've been able to raid Moth. Let's go raid Moth. Alright, go have fun over at Moth's. Here's our raid message. Alright. Go have fun over at Moth's, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We'll be doing more of this tomorrow, later in the day. And then Sunday's break. Monday, I am not sure. We will find out. Until next time, thank you all for coming, and farewell.